Photo printing seems to be a little bit of a lost art nowadays. I don't see very many photographers printing their work, hanging up on their homes and their rooms and whatnot, and I just don't see a lot of people printing their photos. But I'm a big proponent of printing your photography for a multitude of reasons, but in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 3 reasons why you should be all printing your photography. So let's jump right into it. What's up, y'all? It's the Project Photography, back into the video. And before I jump into this video, I have a quick announcement at the end of this video that I hope you guys stay tuned for, because I'm really excited about this prospect and it relates a little bit to this video. So stick around to the end of the video to hear what I have to say. Anyways, let's jump right into the video. So printing your photography. Not a lot of photographers do it. I think it's kind of a lost art, and I really believe photographers should be printing their work, especially landscape photographers out of all photographers, because I just feel like landscape photography is one of those things where it's more of an art form more than anything. And you know, that's the type of stuff you want to see in your house. You want to see beautiful landscapes of different places you've been to and just beautiful work overall. So I believe all photographers should be printing the work, because social media isn't necessarily the best place to view your work and share it with the world. I think when you see a photo in the flesh, in the paper, in the print, it's a completely different experience. You know, it's one of those things where I can't explain it to you until you've actually experienced it yourself. So in this video, I'm not gonna be telling you to go buy 20 by 30, you know, 40 by 50, whatever big size prints you want, you buy whatever prints you want. And you know, the whole point of it is just to be able to print your work and see what it looks like. So let's jump right into the video. My top 3 reasons why you should be printing your photography. So the first reason is that it's the last step in the photography process. Now, the photography process looks a little something like this. You know, you go out and choose the location you want to go photograph. You go out and actually photograph the location. Then the third step is to go ahead and throw that into some sort of editing software, whether it's Capture One or Lightroom or Photoshop, whatever it is. Go ahead and edit the photo. And the last step isn't just to let it sit in your computer, let it sit in your hard drive, not do anything with it or post it on social media. The last thing you should be doing is printing that work. Because let's think about it this way. If you don't be printing your work and you just kind of let it sit in your computer and whatnot, what is the point of actually going out and doing photography? You know, photography is about creating art, and art needs to be hung up on a wall somewhere, showcased to your house or whoever comes in it and to the rest of the world. That's really what photography is about. Be able to print your work, be able to showcase your work, be able to show to the world, you know, this is my work, this is who I am, and I'm really proud of it. It's an art form, and art forms are meant to be printed and hung somewhere and showcased to the world. You know, when you see your photography in the actual print, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like a professional. It makes you feel like a legitimate photographer, not just an Instagram photographer who likes to post herself on social media, get a bunch of likes, and call it a day. That's not what photography is about. Photography is about printing your work, hanging it up, and seeing the beauty of it, and just seeing it in the flesh, seeing how amazing it was, and remembering the experiences as you're going to locations and shooting that photograph. So just remember, you know, if you're not printing your photography, what are you actually doing photography for? What's the whole point of actually going out and shooting if you're not going to print your work and hang it up on the wall? Just want to leave you with that little question. So let's jump right into the second point of this video, why you should be printing your photography, and it's to check if your photos are flawless. So one of the best ways I feel like for you to actually recognize flaws in your image is to just go ahead and print them. And when you see them in the paper, when you see them, you know, in person, you kind of realize and see little mistakes or little things that should have been done differently, whether it's your composition or maybe your colors off on your monitor, which is why I highly recommend everyone get something like a spider calibrator, something to monitor or calibrate your monitor colors and all that kind of stuff. You know, you want to see little errors like that. Maybe you missed a speck of dust or something. You know, you want to be able to see if your photos are completely flawless before maybe you post them on social media, or you make massive prints of it, because you don't want to be making massive metal prints of it and it just does not come out great. So you want to be making sure that your photos are absolutely flawless, and printing them is actually one of the best ways to do it. And here's the thing, you know, a photo might look good on your actual monitor or your screen or whatever, but when you print them, you're going to see a completely different photo, it feels like sometimes. So you want to make sure you go ahead and print your photos, check for imperfections and flaws, and make sure your photos are absolutely perfect. So the last and third reason, it kind of relates to the first one of why you should be printing your photography, is because you want to hang your photos up on the walls in your homes. Now, I don't know about you guys, but hanging them on my walls and in my house is just such a beautiful thing to look at. You know, you go around and hang them up. It's essentially artwork in your house that you created yourself, and that makes it unique in and of itself. No other photographer has taken that photo. It's a one-of-a-kind image, and when people come over, they're gonna look at your photos in awe and experience your photography differently. It's honestly just my favorite part, to go around my house looking at the different photos that I have up, and it's just really beautiful to look at. So it just makes you really proud of the work that you've created. It makes you really want to just go out and take more photos. You know, I'm not really a big advocate of people spending a ton of money on photography. I think sometimes we spend too much in this, but photo printing is one of those things that's not only relatively cheap, sort of, but it just encompasses the entire experience. It makes it something that's unique and one of a kind. I really love printing my photos, putting up on the wall, giving my photos and prints to my friends and family and all that good stuff. I really love doing that because it just makes the whole photo experience so much better. Photography but much better experience when you get able to experience it firsthand, in the flesh, in the print. So let me know what you guys think about photo prints. I definitely love them. I have a bunch of them around my house. I love getting them in the mail when I actually order them. So yeah, guys, go out and print your photos. That's the moral of the story here. And for my announcement, it actually relates very much to this video. I am opening up a photo print store. So I am printing my photos and selling it to all of you guys and everyone who is interested in a print. I know you guys are photographers, so I don't know if you guys will necessarily be interested in a print from me, but all my prints come with a little signature at the bottom, so I sign all my prints. I give you a little description of the print itself and where I took it and all that good stuff. So I'm really helping you guys experience my photography differently. So if you love my work, you love the channel, go ahead and check it out and maybe order a print or two, who knows. But I really appreciate everybody for sticking on to the end of this video. That's my big announcement. I am opening up my photo print store. Link is going to be down in the description below. So if you want to go check it out, go ahead and do just that. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and like the video. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.